Yeah, what was the name of this world again?
Scarlet
The
Monarch.
Scarlet, the
Okay,
Scarlet Monarch.
we are streaming. I can't wave at anybody because my hands don't work, but I'm going to move back and forth. Hello, everybody. This is Heyuh as
Hello.
a Stegosaurus, and this is ScottScott, who you might remember as a little Mew mouse, but now has turned into his alter ego, a T Rex, but a tiny T Rex, which kind of fits.
So we're going to launch a new event, a deep dive into the Firefly TV show, the famous kind of sci-fi TV show that many people love, but only got one season of a run for it.
Yes. And we are dinosaurs to tell you about this because,
One of the very famous scenes of him playing with the dinosaurs in the very beginning of the show.
yes. And he was almost speaking as the inner voices of the dinosaurs talking about their own extinction or something.
Yes. Yes. This is a fertile land, and we will thrive. We will rule over all this land, and we will call it this land.
Right. Yeah, the dinosaurs had like personalities,
Yeah.
even
And
though
you,
it was like a 5-second scene.
exactly. You knew that he had a whole world involved with those dinosaurs. They were his favorite
Yeah.
toys. So instead of calling the group that we're starting in VR chat, the Fireflies or the Brownies or the Brown Coats, we've decided to go a whole other route, which is just to invite people to become part of Wash's Dinosaurs and to use that tiny scene as the doorway to have a new perspective on Serenity and be able to look behind the scenes of Serenity like tiny dinosaurs could probably do, but maybe not humans. We have the lowdown on what really happened with Serenity, and we're going to talk about it in a whole series.
Yeah, and we're actually missing one of our cohorts too, Efuz, our world builder extraordinaire, whose internet happened to go down. I just got a message. So,
good.
hello,
Okay.
Fuzz.
So you got it. Hello, Fuzz. Yes, Fuzz is the person who's making it all possible as far as our world goes. He's building the Serenity ship, and it will be a place where Scott will be doing the presenting. And can you tell us a little bit about what you're going to be presenting on, Scott?
Yeah, what's the basic kind of framework? I think is our events will be, of course, Firefly themed and Firefly worlds, and we're gonna go, one episode per week, 2 events per week, 1 watch party, and 1 presentation with some open discussion. Yeah, I try to keep the presentations like interesting, but also, reasonably short so that we can have the open discussions and hear what people, what came up for people for that episode. Like, what did they like the most, or what do they, think could have happened in the background? What are some fan theories that they have? Like, why do they love this episode or that character? For me, that's like such a rewarding thing about a show that you like, is kind of hearing the bits and pieces that others like, because it gives you like a whole new dimension of, something you might not have noticed when you watched on your own.
And also maybe a way for people to come together embodied to enjoy Firefly in a way that they've never had the chance to do, to be on the ship while they're learning about it and be hearing about a lot of the pieces they may never would have looked up, but they can enjoy together as a group. So we're going to be offering around 20 tickets or so per episode for, I think we're going to run it for 16 weeks total. Is that right?
Yeah, there's 14 episodes, and then we had the thought of maybe doing some like more open themed discussions, afterwards, that would be more open discussion, less structure. So yeah, 15-ish episodes with the 14 episodes in the movie, and then potential
bonus
events.
round. Yeah, awesome. And we're going to be starting this probably sometime in August, maybe late August at this point.
Yeah, we're going through the remainder of the Body Keeps the Score event, and then we'll kick this off. We're working in the background, getting the world and the content ready, and excited about it.
Yeah. And we're also going to do a streaming of the series and the movie itself that'll happen each week before Scott does his presentation and we get to go to the world. So this is going to be open to only a small handful of people to come in world with us while we're doing it, but we're going to be also setting this up so people can watch and participate via YouTube and other social media channels to also be eligible for future tickets. And I think where this connects into BridgeMakers is that Firefly as a series is illustrating a team experiencing a lot of conflict and a lot of scarcity, and how they bond and work together and don't become the dinosaurs that eat each other is what BridgeMakers is really interested in focusing on and supporting some kind of awareness or play around that. How do we deal with so much scarcity and fear and still be good to each other the way the Serenity team was? So
yeah, I think it can't be underscored, how much of a humanist show the Firefly TV series and Serenity movie are, and to kind of embody some of those qualities in VR by becoming our own little community as we do the watch through. So yeah, I'm excited about that part too. Getting to know each other as we step through the episodes.
Yay. And if anybody has experienced Scott's reviews already, he has such a great combination of fascinating facts and just hidden information, but also speaking from his own experience of how things affected him and made it impactful and changed his life. So we get to hear some nerdy things, but also some human things. Yay.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yay. Well, I'm sad that Fuzz wasn't here, but we'll cut in some imagery for when Fuzz was here. And in the meantime,
we got some.
I guess
some
I will
started.
Gently roar or something. I'm realizing there's all these things in here that I had not realized this dinosaur could do. But we were talking about.
Is it winning me over?
Exactly. I'm kind of loving it now. We were talking about doing a little dance or something at the end there. Let's see if
sure.
Got a little excited dance to do. Nice. So please join us late August. BridgeMakers is sponsoring and supporting the reenactment and understanding of the Firefly series. More information soon. Yay!
Heck yeah.
I still think the B-roll of this is going to be pretty cute. Okay, so the door just came down for me. Okay, we get to jump up and down. The door's here. We're like little dino rats. Let's go, let's go.